Hey golf fans, and welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K23 live stream. Today we are checking out Anfi Tauro. This is a LiDAR course designed by the very talented Chris Denamy. He is a designer whose courses have featured on the channel previously. I have never played this course, but to my knowledge it is an 18-hole championship golf course located in Spain. I think it is the Canary Islands, Gran Canaria, and it has hosted a couple of Spanish PGA Championship events. So, really looking forward to check this one out. But before we do, I am just going to make a few quick changes to the video. So bear with me. It's been a while since we've showcased an RCR. And when I say that, it's probably about 4 or 5, 6 courses ago. But it feels like a while. The designer, Chris Denamy, does have a vast range of courses on his portfolio. And like I say, every course I've played of his, I have been very impressed. Right, there are the changes made. I will get a thumbnail made later on. 9 times out of 10, I make a thumbnail to go live on the channel, and YouTube doesn't let me post it. It says the file's too large. My thumbnails must be too creative. But as always, guys, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, because it does really help us out, and it's free. So let's take a look at this golf course. Like I say, I've got minimal knowledge of the course. I've been to Gran Canaria multiple times, not to play golf, but it is a par 72. Fairways are firm, the greens are soft, the green speeds are medium slow, the weather is overcast, and the time of day is dusk. So let's check out the tee settings. There are 4 tee options. We will be playing from the white tees, which are playing a fairly short 6,828 yards. And as always, pin set number 1. Anfi Tauro, or Tauro. It has hosted a Spanish PGA Championship. Chances are it's a golf course where holidaymakers visit frequently. But really looking forward to showcasing it. And wow, what a beautiful looking opening hole. Out here in the mountains, it looks like an Arizona style golf course, doesn't it? From the opening tee shot. But wow, what a beautiful looking opening hole. It's a short par 4. I was going to say par 3 early. I've only had 2 cups of coffee, guys. I had a lie-in today. I'm absolutely knackered. First swing of the day. And it's a decent one. It's probably going to leave me nothing more than a flop, depending on the run out here. I think with a 4 or 5, 6 mile per hour wind in your favour, depending on your driver, you're comfortably driving that. Okay. That slope is going to cause an issue. Don't want to really land at the top of that. So looking to flop this one. Full loft, full backspin. Just going to try and partial this. 0 mile per hour winds, that is rare. It's a lovely strike, got a slight partial. We carried the slope, and I've played that really, really well.
5-foot putt here.
Green speeds are 121. These are going to cause me a problem. I'm not a fan of the slower greens.
Looking pretty good.
But it's a solid opening birdie.
Nice job. That's for birdie.
1 under through 1.
And
we move on to hole number 2. It is a
that
par 5, dogleg right. Coastal views off there in the distance, but wow, what a beautiful looking golf course. Let's see if we can split this enter off the fairway here.
Yes, that's a good swing.
That's going to be ideal. Pardon me. It's a big, big drive. We should comfortably reach this green in 2 now with a good shot. I think 5 would, with a little bit of D-loft, should comfortably run up onto that green if we can avoid these trees. Hitting tiny fast. Need to clean that swing line up. We are going to reach the green. It's going to kick over to the right, but it should start to feed back towards the pin. And that is a good approach shot. It's left us an eagle opportunity, albeit from 38 foot.
And you've got this.
It's a double breaker.
For your eagle.
Should turn back. These putts never seem to turn back as much as you expect. Definitely got the weight. Now it should start to turn back here. That's an unlucky... Pardon me, I lost my voice. That is an unlucky attempt. But it's back-to-back birdies. Great start to Anfi Tauro. And we are going to move on to hole number 3.
And now teeing off on a par 3.
It's a beautiful looking par 3. Look at that pin position. That is tucked over on the left-hand side. That is not the easiest of tee shots. Got to hit this clean. There is a laser beam, and hopefully this is rewarded. It should kick up. It's going to kick right though, isn't it? On this slope. Just didn't quite have the legs to carry. And that is an awkward putt.
Right pace on this one. It is extremely long.
Just didn't really have a club there. So this is going to break left to right and back towards the hole. Poor putt line at the top. I think that's cost me. Didn't really hit it. It's going to be our first par off the round.
Nice putt.
So, birdie par start. Can't complain at that. That was a tough hole, that one.
Teeing up on the 4th hole now.
Hole number 4. Elevated tee position here gives you a lovely view off the course. This is a stunner, by the way. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to drive it, but we're clearly out in the mountains here. Gran Canaria is a very rocky environment. It's another tee shot with a favourable wind. You are going to drive the green. Tried to overpower this one, 103%. Taking the tiger line as well. But it's such a clean, classy looking golf course, isn't it? Like I said, definitely an Arizona style golf course. And it is providing some beautiful backdrop scenery. I tell you what, let's go with it. I need to practice these kind of shots, these pitches. I think if we execute as well, it's going to come back off the slope and spin back. It is a good execution. Now this should comfortably spin all the way back towards the pin. We've actually overspun it. Look at the action I got on that. Wowzers.
Down to 3 under.
That ball dug in. It's another birdie putt. I think I would have got closer with a flop there, but trying to practice those pitch shots as often as possible. This is definitely turning more from right to left than anything. That's a far better putt line. Should turn back here. It did turn back. Just underhit that slightly. So birdie, par. Very impressed with this golf course. These are the kind of courses that I just love playing. Very casual, relaxing round the golf. I love how the course is layered. I love the views as well it's offering. It's another short par 4. I'm going to come down to the 3-wood this time. I don't think we need to hit driver. Tiny fast. And despite playing safe, I think I'm going to miss the fairway here. It's not the kindest of kicks. I think that's just light rough.
Looking at an elevated green on the approach.
It is. I'm not going to pitch it. We've got a helping backstop here. If I am long, which I will be. Let's apply a little bit of D-loft. The green is elevated. Just want to get it up around the pin area. That should get up there. It should run out. It's going to be a pin high putt. Keep losing my voice. I'm still not right after this whooping cough, guys. Especially in the morning. And this is a challenging putt. There's going to be a lot of movement right to left here on these slower greens. He's got a chance though, and it's a good putt. Third birdie of the round. Despite not having the best of tee shots there, we move to 3 under par.
And after that hole, you are now 3 under par.
Hole number 6. It's a long par 3.
Stick it nice and close to the
pin is right on the left-hand side. But wow. I'm loving the scenery and the layout of this golf course. And it's playing as good as it looks. I think 207, D-loft and topspin, and just try and play for the right-hand side of this pin. It should work out well. Got the perfect. I think my swing line's going to cost me there. It should kick left though. Took a soft bounce, didn't it? It's not going to run down there.
All right, here we go. This one for the birdie.
Swing line there just kind of cost me, but this is now a tricky putt. 2 feet downhill. I just want to get it to the slope and no more. Let's go there. And hopefully we find the slope. And hopefully the slope does as it suggests. It should start to turn back down towards the hole. I'm amazed that ball is stuck. How? I don't get it, guys. I keep saying it with the ball physics. I really don't understand that. And we are looking at a bogey now. I just don't understand that. I fully expected that. I know it's slow greens. But I fully expected that ball to run out there. Playing this one firmer then. Should turn back at the end. It tried to. It's a 3-putt bogey. That's disappointing. Not a fan of these 1-2-1 green speeds. But the physics in this game still confuse me to this day. And what a hole this is. That green is cut right into that little Spanish pond. Little waterfall cascading down. And this is a gorgeous golf course. This is a course that's probably went under the radar to many. I'm going to apply a little bit of fade here. We should have a nice yardage to come in. I tell you what, that could be water. It's a big fast. No, we're going to be okay. It's going to land pretty softly. Just avoiding the water there. First fast of the round, and it's cost me dearly. Look at that. Where on earth is that coming from, though? The water must be coming from under the ground. Not the best of eye percentages here. But I do have a backdrop, a backstop that we can work with here. Ball should shoot left at my feet. Just playing for the par here, if anything. It's a good strike. It's going to release out firmly. Is it going to come back? I think we may come back down to the bottom part off the green here, though. Yeah, wasn't the kindest of kicks, but we did get up onto the dance floor. Very fortunate not to have gone in the drink there. Should turn back here. If it's got the legs, it's got a very good chance. Didn't hit it. That was right in the heart of the cup too. It's a disappointing par. Despite the course's short yardage, it does offer a test, by the way. Some of these pin positions are extremely tough. But loving the Arizona look here. Right, got to watch out for this tree, so let's fade it. Round this tree, and it should be nothing more than a flop or a pitch with a good strike. It's going to work out well.
I think I'll take that.
Swing line,
looks good.
I've developed a little push to the right there. So 46 yards, it is going to be a flop. It's going to apply a little bit of backspin here, and hopefully I execute as well. I normally hit tiny fasts. Ball is going to go a little bit to the right here though, with the lie at my feet. There's that tiny fast. This should bite pretty quickly. And I think that's going to be a pretty straightforward putt.
Sinking this will take you.
Yeah, there's not much in it. Left edge, going to play it firm.
It could be a good one. They're showing us how it's done.
And we slam that right into the heart of the cup. 4 birdies and a bogey, a 3-putt bogey. Hey, how's it going, Architect Maze? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. The designer of this is Chris Denemy, pal. I'm sure you are aware of him. He's got quite a good range of LiDAR courses on his portfolio. And this is a course I've never heard of. It is located in Gran Canaria. It's got the Arizona look and feel to it, though. Lovely backdrop. Lovely setting for a golf course. Short course, but it does offer a test, as you guys are seeing. Wind conditions here.
Well, you didn't
There's another big fast. I need to get that out of my game. I don't know where these are coming from. That surely kicks right. Got away with that. Members kick there. Need to slow that swing down ever so slightly. But this is a short par 5, 198. Can't really afford to be short. 207 is going to be too much club. So let's apply a lot of D-loft and topspin and just see if we can get this in the top tier off the dance floor. It's another tiny fast. Going to get away with it though. Is this going to get up to the top tier? No, that's going to come all the way back down, and that is going to be a tricky putt on these slower greens.
This could take you to 5 under.
These slow greens really add a unique challenge to this golf course. The course doesn't look as if it would have slow greens, if you know what I mean. I don't think it suits. Right. Let's see if we can hole this out for eagle. This one's all on the weight if I can get it. Oh my goodness. I think we've just about hit it firm enough. Yeah, good weight. Yeah, again, pulling my putt line there to the right. It's going to be another birdie.
Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one.
Yeah, Architect Maze. I said that a couple of holes ago. Very interesting course layout. Some of the pin positions are extreme, and I do like it. But I'm loving the lush green fairways and greens and the rich vegetation. The lakes and waterfalls are also impressive. And the volcanic background drop really makes it for an interesting golf course, that's for sure. So another short par 4. Need to slow this swing down ever so slightly.
Well, you put a nice swing on.
There we go. This time it's a tiny slow, but you're not going to get any closer to the perfect. This is going to kick right. It's going to be nothing more than a pitch.
On the 10th.
We can afford to be slightly long here. Just going to apply a little bit of backspin. It is on an uphill slope, which will kill the yardage. I do normally hit a tiny fast, so just allowing for that. I've hit a laser beam perfect. That needs to go. That's going to spin, you know. Quite surprised that came up as short as what it did. That slope just killed it.
All right, here's a 23.
But this course does have a good defense, to be fair. These slopes defending some of the pins. And with the slow greens, anything that's hitting it is just killing it. I can't see it turning out past that. Got the weight. And we should have the putt.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that turn just at the end?
This one for par.
Just turned off at the end.
Okay,
My putting's costing me dearly here. I did say when I noticed the green speeds I'm going to struggle. A little bit of movement in that tee box. It's level enough. It's not going to affect the flight of the ball. I keep saying to designers, before you publish your courses, just make these little things or ensure they're polished. Make sure everything's clean. Right, that's down 30 yards. So I'm going to say it's playing down 60 feet. Let's go 176. I think that's going to be a good yardage. It's 0 mile per hour winds. Anything left of the pin's going to work. It's a really good strike. This should be right at it, by the way. Should sit down pretty quickly. Could have done with a little bit of backspin there, but that's a really good approach shot.
Okay, 13
but yeah,
feet to the hole.
Very testing greens. This is going to be a slow putt. I'm going to turn from right to left, especially the last few feet.
Oh, it's getting there.
Oh, just missed it on the left-hand side. Really struggling with these greens. Just can't get a feel for them. They're breaking just a little bit more than I'm giving them credit for. Hole number 12, really short par 5. Some tight fairways though, that are very undulating, and you are going to get awkward kicks at times. That should be a big drive. Should get a big firm bounce here over to the left.
Was well played.
208 up 54 feet, so the hole actually plays longer than it suggests due to the elevation gain. I'm going 207 here. I don't want to be too long. I'm going to try and scud 3-iron up there. It's a beautiful strike. This should get a nice firm hop. Come on, ball, get up there. Get up there. It's going to come back down again, isn't it? Wow. Some of these pins.
Yeah, that'll work.
I love the defense on the course.
You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under.
I'm flying through my new Irish course. Nearly done the front 9 in a week, and it's feeling like it could be a really cool course. I'm over the moon with how it looks. Lush green. That sounds fantastic, mate. I can't wait to play it. I really can't. Loving your work at the moment, Architect Maze. Okay. The more right I aim, the harder left it's going to break here. Let's go there. There's going to be a lot of movement on this putt. We've got the weight. It should start to turn hard left now. Come on, baby.
Oh, man.
Yeah, decent.
All right, not much left here.
It's another tap-in birdie. We moved to 5 under.
That hole bring things down to 5 under.
There's quite a few putts for birdie opportunities, and that 3-putt bogey was frustrating. But look at this for a hole, guys. Oh, my word. This is such an interesting course design. It really, really is. This 13th really is a superb par 3. I mean, look at it. It's built into the side of a mountain, man. Wow. This is incredible. So pleased I played this course. I'm sure many of you will go out there and check it out for yourselves. Down 20 yards, 186. I'm going to apply a little bit of fade here. But look at that step view. You're seeing everything here. This is incredible, by the way. What'll be on the right-hand side of the pin? So laser beam perfect. This should get a kick left. It did. Is it going to filter down? No. Just a little bit too long there, but it should leave me
and from here 20 feet to the cup.
One of the easiest or easier putts we've had of the round so far. But this golf course really is something.
Looking really good.
Have we made a putt? Boom, we have. And we do move to 6 under par. Scorecard probably starting to reflect how well we're playing. But this course really is something.
Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14.
Such a cool and quirky layout, and this is a real golf course, guys. Next time you are out in Gran Canaria, I would highly recommend taking the golf clubs with it. This is down 208 feet. It's going to apply a little bit of fade. Fairly tight fairways here. That's going to work out perfect. I've just lost the vibration on my controller, so I'm just going to quickly switch it off. My controller, the vibration just goes for some reason.
This is clocking in at around 170 yards.
Yeah, it's a good point, Architect Maze. Yeah, that would have really opened it up. But here is the lake again. It's banging play as well with that pin position. 154. It's down 16. Let's go full loft, full backspin in the 7-iron because this ball's going to fly with the lie at my feet. How's that ball just shot off right? I mean, that's a pretty clean swing line. I'm quite shocked at how far right that ball just leaped there. I mean, I don't get it, guys. I keep saying it. I get some bizarre outcomes with clean swing lines. It was a tiny slope, but that ball just shot hard right off the club face. It's another tough uphill putt, and with these green speeds, this is testing. This is for eagle, though. This is for eagle. Oh my goodness, it was a good effort. I think that's our second eagle putt. It's just missed. It's going to be a birdie.
Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th.
And we move to 7 under. Really impressed with this golf course, guys. Make sure you get out there and give it a play. Good variation in all the holes. Short par 3 here. That is a helping slope this time. I don't think we've got much chance of holding that. Going to have to play a very accurate shot here, a very controlled shot. I'm going to go 144. Hopefully I've got enough yardage to find the slope. A poor shot here, and you're never holding the green.
Nice swing onto that one.
This should be right at it. This should be right at it. Could be a hole-in-one, by the way. It surely kicks right. Could be a hole-in-one. Could be a hole-in-one. Oh, my goodness. So close to the hole-in-one. I knew as soon as that left the club face it had a chance. It's another birdie. We move to 8 under par. Hole number 16. It's a drivable par 4. A little bit of movement again on the tee box. Nothing that's going to hurt me here. Huge uphill elevation here, but I think we can reach. Just going to apply full loft. Got a little bit excited with that one. Tiny fast. I don't think I was actually getting up there anyway with the elevation gain. And look at that. That ball's coming all the way back down. 33 yards. It's going to be a flop. Right, I can afford to be long, just not short. Let's go full backspin. No, in fact, scrub that. We are on an uphill slope. This should be perfect yardage with a good execution. Oh, it's a laser beam. This could be in the hole. It's another wonderful approach shot that would be rewarded with a 2-foot putt.
All right, let's head over to the next hole.
9 under par. Going along nicely here. And hole number 17. Yeah, again, a very unique looking golf hole. It's got a narrow fairway here. Accuracy off the tee is vital. But it's such a satisfying golf course to play, by the way. I'm going to try and find the gap here. Just going to add a little bit of fade. Try and slow the swing down. Bit of movement again on the tee box, guys. That's 2 or 3 now. Oh, this should be money. Look at that for an aerial view of the course. This surely kicks left. Surely kicks left with venom. It has done. Couldn't be an albatross, could it? Couldn't be an albatross. No. It's going to leave me a tap in eagle.
Oh yeah, there's another green and red.
Certainly a risk-reward golf course, guys.
5 feet to the cup from here. So far, so
It's going to be an eagle. We've teased the hole a few times with a couple of eagles, but I do get to minus 11. And we are going to step on to the final hole of this superb golf course. It really is something. Beautiful finishing hole. Short par 5 this one, but water definitely in play. Try to find the best landing spot. I think we can just come down to 3 wood here. We're still going to comfortably reach the green in 2. Just going to try and take the water out of play here. Just applying a little bit of drop. Yeah, crushed it. Got the tiger line here. Couldn't have played that much better, to be honest. Everything was kicking towards the water there. I think that's a good decision to hit the 3 wood. 176 is ideal. Ball should move left at my feet. Tiny fast.